Welcome to the Axiom. New file detected. Launching file.
Alaya and her robot, 6, have found the smoking wreck of Janiki Renba's ship, along with a final message intended for Professor Miari. The roboticist was looking for an ancient observatory called the Vault, which he claimed could prevent a great darkness from overtaking the nebula. Meanwhile, Alaya has found something else, what might be the lost crown of the Holy Empire, hidden alongside a crude map pointing to an unknown moon. Surely Alaya should return to Iox to tell Miari about Renba's death. How's it going, everybody? My name is Leo, and today we are continuing the Heaven's Vault file. I don't need to explain what happened where we left off because the game did a pretty good job of doing it for me. So without further ado, question, I guess? Can your tracks handle this kind of terrain, 6? Excellently. Whoever designed my tracks appears to have had this kind of ground in mind. If I get tired of walking, maybe you can carry me. If you get tired, I will hopper you back to the ship. Which, we're actually going to go ahead and do. We've seen enough of this moon. Time to leave. Very good, mistress. Let's go ahead and leave the moon. Stand by, mistress. And so we left the surface of the ruined Hermitage moon near Maersi, with enough new evidence to locate a new site. Okay. So yeah, we found a whole bunch of stuff. I don't think we need to view this. We already know what happened. Aboard the Nightingale. We should sail to Iox and tell Miari what we've seen, and I'm sure she wants to see the crown. But just look at this thing. The workmanship is beautiful. Evidently it is more than a simple crown, mistress. It's a symbol. This was Iox's power, lost after the fall. To regain it would be a sign that Iox was once more the center of the nebula. More than that, mistress. I believe the metal is a casement for a mechanism of some kind. A mechanism? What kind of mechanism? Without opening it up, I cannot tell. My friend Oroy on Elbereth might be able to help. She'd be able to open it up and take a look at it safely. The occupants of Elbereth are hardly trustworthy. I'm from Elbereth. I will bear that in mind. Oh, interesting. I can examine all this stuff really quick. Let me see. I want to check something. Did this change? Light from night. Yeah, this did change. So yeah, I think this is completely right. Also, really quick, I wanted to say, I think, scratch into the wall. So this, I'm pretty sure, is correct, because I wanted to point this out. So the two lines I said mean a verb, and the loop after that usually means a noun. So that tells me that it's a word that can be used both as a noun and a verb, which fear can be used as both a noun and a verb. But the verb line is first, so that means it's predominantly a verb in this sentence. And then, like, for the shrine, the small clay figurine, goddess of harvest, is the same thing, noun and then verb. And harvest is both a noun and a verb as well, can be used in both contexts, but the noun symbol is what's first in this word. So that means in this context it's being used as a noun. So I just wanted to point that out. I think that's good attention to detail. So can I examine all this? The actual crown of the empire. I think so anyway. It's beautiful enough, but that doesn't explain what Renba was doing with it. From the marker outside the Hermitage on the moon near Mayersi, I still don't know what it's made of. She looks at home here. What's this? Look out there. It seems to go on forever. Mistress? What are the rivers, Six? Flows of oxygen, hydrogen, ice. Their velocity keeps them coherent. So why do the rivers wind? Why aren't they straight? I will not speculate, mistress. Why does water swirl when mixed with wine? Evidently, it is most mysterious. The robe Janiki hid. I wonder if we'll ever know what was so special about this robe. The fabric appears to be of significant age. Is there anything else I can look at? This is cool. Is it the kind of robe that would need a brooch to hold it? Indeed it is, mistress. I would go so far as to say I can detect the pinholes, mistress. Renba finds a brooch and robe. He hid the robe and sent the brooch to Mayari. Very interesting. What happens if I say I'm going to rest? I'm going to rest, Six. Very good, mistress. I believe I can handle the ship. To Mayersi, perhaps? Why would I want to go to Mayersi? Actually, I'll say her. Mistress. So if I go into map, let me zoom out. Renba died and was went to Hermitage before the last Emperor of Iox claimed it for his final conquest. In a coffer there I found a real treasure. It won't be the last crown of Iox, but I don't think there's more for us to find there. Okay, that's good to know. This is the airless moon where Renba hid his stash of finds. So if I highlight Mayersi, I could return the figurine of Cabenya outside the Hermitage on the moon near Mayersi to its rightful owners, but perhaps to tell the professor back on Iox would have him do her friend first. I could go there next. Interesting. I can return that figurine to its original owners? On the Iolite moon, Renba had hidden away some artifacts 6 traces close to Elbereth, but surely all the sites in the spiral have been found. I don't know if to find the site yet. Janiki Renba's trail has led us to a painted map and a stone shrine taken from Saranagu's wake. Perhaps that site will have some answers. I'd have to look around here and try to pick up more artifacts to figure out the site's exact location, or I could explore other avenues until I learn more. Huh. Professor Miyari will want to know what happened to Janiki, but I don't know how well she'll take it, and whether or not I should show her the crown is another question. I could go there next. I could try to go here. I could just try to go here right away. My friend, the mechanicist, Aurori, lives in the citadel on Elbereth. I know she'd want to take a closer look at the crown and see what it does. I could go there next. We have some choices. I kind of want to try to find this site. Sail this site and try to find more artifacts to nail down the precise. What does that mean? Are there multiple places here? So I believe last time I tried to play this, I went to Elbereth to find her friend, and I gave her the crown. I didn't go back to Iox, and I didn't even know going back to Mayersi was an option. What do I want to do? I don't know if I trust the professor enough to want to give her the crown because the Iox Protectorate, it seems like they want to keep it hidden. I don't know. Oh, what do I want to do? Okay, I think I've decided. I'm going to try and find this site because I want to I want to go I don't know yet whether or not I want to give the crown to Arroy or give the crown to Miari. So I don't know because I don't know if I trust either of them. Well, I don't know if I trust Miari, but and Arroy I don't know, like I don't know what would happen if I gave her the crown before visiting Miari. So let's just avoid it, I guess. Let's go ahead and see if we can find this site. Or not. It's not letting me sail here. Oh, okay. So I would have to sail there manually using these rivers. Oh, it's not even letting me. Never mind. Let's take to the river. I will ready the ropes, mistress. Okay, now it's letting me select it from here. So I can either go to Mayersi, Elbereth, Iox, or the site from the mural. And I think I'm going to go ahead and go to the site from the mural. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do this, and then we'll decide who we're going to give the crown to. Sail. Sailing to the site from the mural in the Ghost's Wake via the Wires and Eagle's Pass. 6. What happened to the river? I do not know, mistress. We are barely sailing, but we are moving. The rivers are stronger here, mistress. Look out there, Six. Evidently it is indeed beautiful, mistress. We're in a rapid. Let's hope that was the way we wanted to go. Why is Ghost's Wake called that, mistress? They say Ghost's Wake is haunted. You know, according to the Great Loop, the souls of the dead sail the rivers until they are reborn. Well, the story goes that most of them are asleep. Dreaming of childhood or lovers or big meals, I don't know. But sometimes they have nightmares, and then they might wake up. Those that stay awake forever, trapped in the river, formless. It's said they gather in Ghost's Wake. It's said you can hear the helpless, their helpless cries. Oh. I don't suppose it's true. Was that the, robot talking? Ghost's Wake has a lot of narrow, winding rivers and thick fog. It's the sort of place where sailors get lost and come back with crazed stories. That's all. Our route goes right, mistress, and so should we. I don't remember if I did this last time. I'm thinking our guess about Renba finding robots on Maersi must be wrong. That box was old artifacts. Nothing to do with robots at all. Indeed, mistress. Okay, so what did he find on Maersi? Also, is this just where Eagles Pass? Oh, it looks like I can go a bunch of different ways. This is dangerous. This feels very dangerous. How old is the Nightingale, mistress? Did I miss a turn? I'm not sure. Almost 1 year, 1,500 years old, maybe? The path turns right shortly. The path turns right shortly, mistress. This is the way I went. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I thought I was going the right way. Do you think Renba found the site from the mural we're after? It seems unlikely. Perhaps he would have if he had not been so careless as to blow up. But there must be some deeper connection between this site and the ruined Hermitage moon near Mayarsi. It is most likely a connection Master Renba was not interested in. So what was he interested in? I do not know, mistress. Okay, I think we might be getting close. Yep, we're in Ghost's Wake now. Oh boy. We will need to turn right up ahead, mistress. Oh boy. Vicinity of the site. My findings of just the site from the mural is in this vicinity. So how are we going to find it? Can I go around to the right here? Cool. This spiral is a little bit trippy. I can't really tell which direction I'm going. View possible search locations? On the Iolite moon, unexplored ruin, unexplored ruin, unexplored ruin, unexplored ruin. Huh. There's quite a few unexplored ruins here. Mistress, there is some kind of ruin some distance away straight ahead. Okay, yeah, so we're going... If I go left, we'll hit it. But there is no air, mistress. If we wish to investigate, I will have to go down alone. Oh boy. Sounds good to me. There it is. I don't remember doing this at all. I think this might be completely new. Approach ruin. The ruin here appears to date from the Empire, mistress. I will investigate,
The robot hoppered away, and I was alone. Then it came back.
I recovered a hardbound book filled with mathematical calculations. Just floating out there? The cover has been painted on, mistress. This one is a phrase run together. Stranger? And pilgrim? That's a lot of glyphs, but I'm confident it says stranger. The second word doesn't look like anything I've seen before. And? Pilgrim and stranger? Pilgrim follow stranger, pilgrim human stranger, pilgrim angry stranger. Maybe this is and, since it's one line, pilgrim and stranger. Does pilgrim and stranger make sense? If only we could read the whole volume. I'd say this is made on the exact site we're looking for. It must be close by. This should make the exact spot we're currently hunting easy to find. We are sailing normally once more. View possible search locations. Okay, so if I go... The next right should be where I want to go next. This is an area of less flow, mistress. Which way, 6? I do not know, mistress. Well, up ahead here should be a ruin, right? Unless I'm wrong? Oh no, I'm completely wrong. I thought we were facing the complete opposite direction of where we're going. So I need to turn around. Okay. Can I zoom in? I want to zoom in. Okay, so if can you, no, get this text out of my face. Okay, I want to take a right up here so that I can circle around. And that'll take me back to where I want to go. Okay, so yeah, let me take a right here. I don't quite know where I'm going. Is that the site I'm looking for? I think we found it. Settle the Nightingale 6. Let's take a look around. Okay, I guess we completely found it by accident. The site from the mural. The last emperor had drawn a map to this place, but why? Of all the
sites I travelled to with the robot, most of them seemed lost, abandoned. But this one felt like it had been hidden.
How much further? Not far, mistress. The path turns here. I don't remember this at all. Discovered a lush moon. The lanterns are still burning, 6. Are there people here? There is only one living person on this moon, mistress. You. Trees. Lots of them. Growing from fissures in the rock, mistress. The roots will eventually split the slope below us. This whole site will subside. There's something etched on this one. This is the start of a fragment of text. Live and forever. I can add my translation for live to my dictionary now. I'm also convinced of forever. So this is an adjective. Live. It nulls out live. Because that's the word for live. Or life. So maybe this is dead. It's a word, okay, it's a word that can be used as both an adjective and a noun. Which means it would either... I think it's dead. Dead live forever. But I have no idea what it means. Perhaps this place is a mausoleum. Perhaps. But that is a strong inference to make from a single tree, mistress. Yeah. Okay, this is really cool. I don't remember this at all. This is awesome. What should we expect? I do not know, mistress. This looks like a palace. Bless the rivers. This could have been built yesterday. There's something worked into the stone. Beneath the ivy. Oh god. This is broken off. Death? Oh, it could be death or dead. Something. I can add my translation for dead to my dictionary now. Home. Yeah, this would definitely be a place. Would it be garden or temple? The only other place I see that is in Heart. Because maybe it's garden? Garden of Dead. So this is a garden? It hardly looks tended. How long has this place been abandoned, I wonder? Oh, there's... We can slip around this way. I think. I most certainly cannot. Hang on, let me see what happens if I go to the gate. There must be another way in. There was the gate, mistress. The main gate. The ancients never had the foresight to leave their doors unlocked. Perhaps it was a garden once, some kind of peaceful retreat. But it's set with a horned statue, an ancient goddess guarding her space. Some kind of devotional garden then? I should think so, mistress. There is a hopper eye inside the courtyard, if I may. An eye? Indeed, mistress. If the glass is still intact, the eye will focus the hopper signal into the courtyard. And if the glass isn't intact, the signal will not entangle and nothing will happen. Or we will retract to an unexpected location. Maybe I'll go around the side. Indeed, mistress. Interesting, so I can hopper in? Oh, I can't. I can't move. I'm now apparently dedicated to this choice. I just don't want to miss anything. Careful now, Aloya. Maybe I can finally lose that robot out here. The wind
The
died.
wind died.
It's so still. 6? There you are, mistress.
The smell of flowers flooded the misty air.
Some kind of temple to the horned goddess? So why did the last emperor draw a map here? Wishing for some kind of peace as he lay dying? The emperors believed in the loop, mistress, but to be reborn you must be burned. Unlike all those before him, the last emperor faced true death. Perhaps the emperor drew the map to tell his soul where to go. Did this gate ever open? There are no hinges. Huh, interesting. I wonder who she is. She seems sad. I do not see any inscriptions to tell us. She's weeping and beckoning. I suppose anyone who came here would have known who she was. Look at that. It must be ancient. I would estimate it to be nearly 500 years old, mistress. This site must have already existed at that time. Empire period devotional garden is constructed. Who would have come here? Guests of the Emperor? Family? The actual Emperor? Maintaining this place must have required considerable effort. I leaned over a flower and inhaled deeply. Musk and rose, a perfume garden. This whole place is incredible. It's perfect. It seems quite apparent. It is nearly 500 years old. So, this is absolutely new to me. Anything like, yeah, I've never seen this before. An intact Empire Site 6. Everything on Iox was rebuilt after the fall. But this place was never destroyed. We must assume it was never found. This must have been a stray seed once, nothing more. Now look at it. It'll bring the whole place down in the end. The same fate will eventually overtake this place, mistress. Perhaps we could finish our exploration before that happens. No sign of Rimba, though. Most likely he didn't find this moon. If this site was built during the Empire, but the statue was carved in ancient times like the one on Maersi, then perhaps the garden was built around the goddess herself. That's interesting. I'm loving this so far. And there's so many places to explore. So much water. More water than I've ever seen in my life. I believe this is called a river, mistress. How do you know that? I cannot be sure, mistress. But I believe I have seen them before. Are there no longer rivers? I thought you couldn't remember anything. I cannot. And yet, I know that is a river, just as I know how to sail. Okay, let's go ahead and go in here first. Locked. There might be a key somewhere here. That is a ridiculous idea, mistress. Why would anyone lock a door if they intended to leave the key lying around nearby? Perhaps they were absent-minded. Alright, what about this? Mistress, really. I do not wish to have to report this kind of nonsense to Professor Miyari. This one's definitely stuck. A tree has demolished the corridor beyond. The tree is a creature like any other, mistress. Slow, but ultimately self-interested. So this is locked. Can I go to the window? Oh, I can. You wouldn't think a moon like this could be so lush. It's no Mayersi. There are no farms, no villages, just rock and water. Water flows where it chooses, mistress. There is no grand design at work. So what's over here on this side? Oh, actually, I think that might continue. No, that doesn't continue on. This is the bridge we saw from below. Mistress, a warning. I believe the running water has compromised the stonework of the bridge. Compromised? It feels solid to me. Is there another way across the water? Perhaps we have not thoroughly explored yet. I'm sure it'll be fine. The bridge has been here a long time. Mistress, I can only tell you the statistics based on the actual wear of the masonry. I cannot compensate for optimism. Okay, in that case, let's go ahead and go down the center thing just to make sure we're not putting ourselves in danger. We can always go back to explore later. There's something under the ivy here. That's the eagle and sun. And there's another inscription along the edge of the design. This is the start of a fragment of text. Emperor? Holmes? I believe you are correct with you, mistress. That's a verb. Oh, I think I know what this might be. Home, live. So maybe protect. So protect your home. Like, it's not nulled, so it's not banish. It's a verb. The verb of home. Is that a question mark? So this is a verb, look. The verb of home, or live, or life. Because I think that might be life. The verb version of life would be claim. But I think protect would be better. Night, forever. It ends with a verb, which is interesting. But I don't know what the circle is, and I don't know what the question mark is. It's not strong, because strong's an adjective. Past would be a noun, I think. The only thing I could think of is what? Or may. May Emperor protect you. Although the circle might mean like an abstract concept. You know, I'll stick with May. May Emperor protect you. I wonder what that really tells us about the Empire. Nothing, mistress. Any scribe can lie. I guess that's true. Alright, what's down here? Mostly worn away. Some kind of painting? Almost all worn away. I can't get anything from it. What do you make of it, Six? There really was a lot of writing here once, mistress. The whole chronicle, perhaps. But I believe some characters can still be seen. Oh. This one is a broken fragment from an even longer phrase. Impossible. Seen on the faded frieze. I definitely can't read that. Maybe... oh. Empires? And? Of? Is it not gonna let me split it up? Seems like it might be a temple. In that case, is that actually a temple? We can get through here. That's enough. To the glass house? Hang on, so if that is... temple... I'll stick with the garden for now, but I think that might be wrong. Is that a tree sticking out of the roof? It's amazing this place is still standing. It looks like a jungle in there. A very warm and moist environment. Try the door. Stuck? Stuck. So do we turn back now? Maybe we'll have to try that bridge you warned me about. There's got to be another way inside. Perhaps you could smash a window and climb over the glass, mistress. That was sarcasm. Oh, a narrow gap. Maybe I can squeeze through here. There might be another door at the back. Perhaps, mistress, but I will not fit. Do you see any other way in? Not from this side, mistress. And try not to rust out here. I won't be long. Mistress. By all the wake and waters. So many thorns. I'm not going back that way if I can help it.
The air inside the glass house was damp. It smelt like fruit and warm water.
Still flowing. After all this time, I would have thought it would be clogged with moss and dirt. It's peaceful here. I just hope my shoulder doesn't go straight through. Eat. Mistress, I found a way in, so I see. Thanks for waiting. I see you are still undamaged, mistress. Come on. It's even bigger close up. Reminds me of the tree of the knowledge on Iox. Please wait, mistress. Wait for what? This is quite a collection, mistress. These plants must have once been assembled. Someone's prized collection? Assembled over many years, I should imagine. This is so cool. I'm loving this. I don't want to miss anything. Let's see. Oh. There's something here. A heavy four-toothed key. Dating from at least the earliest days of the Empire. It doesn't have any etched characters along the barrel. Still, I don't think we've seen anything equivalent to this key before. So someone did leave the key lying around. That suggests it must originate from a site and that's entirely new to us. Heavy four-tooth key is dropped under a bush in the Empire's secret garden. Huh. So that must mean if I go to the map, does the key suggest something? We saw a ruin here, but didn't land. We could try looking here. Is the site we're looking for? Okay. The tree is the same as the one from Iox, mistress. The tree is the same? Genetically speaking, either the tree on Iox is a cutting from this tree, or this tree is a cutting from the one on Iox. Fascinating. The air is warm. Oh, there's something etched into the bark. Hang on, let me see if there's anything over here. There's something etched into the bark. Cut with a knife, I think. Hardly a sculptor's work. This one is a fractured fragment from even longer phrase. Forever we live. I'm certain my translation for we is correct now. Huh. So, okay. Forever, may, night. I'm assuming that the circle has to have something to do with time. So, I think this is will. We will live forever. Does we will live forever work? I wonder who they were. Definitely a garden. This chamber was some form of arboretorium. There's traces of a wide variety of plants here. What happened to them? The inevitable process of settling. Those most suited to this place survived. Those that were fragile here died. Here's another way across the water. Anything over here? It's almost time for me to stop. I don't want to stop. Is this bridge in better state than the last one? Despite the obvious... I believe the tree is holding the stones together, mistress. Mistress, please. I didn't mean to do that. Can I stop, please? You cannot expect me to cross that. I will topple into the water and sink. Oh, I crossed it already. It's safe. But indeed, I know you have lost robots before. 5 of them? I do not intend to increase your score. Come on, 6. Just cross the bridge. I want to get on with exploring. I honestly didn't mean to do that. Be advised, I will hopper myself to the boat if I so much as teeter, and I do not guarantee I will return. Well, I'm glad you made it. It would have been like 4 all over again if you'd fallen. I did not enjoy that, mistress. I found the risk most uncomfortable. Now let's go back. Never mind, 6. You made it. I am not going back across that, mistress. The odds of collapse multiply with every attempt. I suggest we use the hopper to return to the ship. I just want to cross the bridge. I didn't mean to cross the bridge the first time. I want to take a look at that sundial thing. Off you go then. But I'll stay here. But why, mistress? Surely you have seen all this moon has to offer. No, I haven't. I know you're just looking out for me, but I don't need you to do that. I've lost plenty of robots, but no robots have ever lost me. Now stop worrying. You're like a child sometimes. There's an inscription here. Around the stones at the base. May you... Okay. Oh, I've not seen anything even close to the next word. And there's some words I found before that might help. This is an adjective. May you be... This has to do with a person, but it's an adjective. Healthy? May you be healthy. Okay. Can you tell the time by the sundial on Iox, mistress? Wayne claims he can, but... But what? Huang would say anything to impress me. Don't tell him I said that. I will remain until you return. Locked. Or stuck, maybe. Ah! There's more water here than I've ever seen. Enough water for Elbera 3 times over. If only there was a way to transport water. The wellspring must be up there somewhere. Where does all the water go? Okay, so I think we're going to go ahead and stop here for today. Wow, this was an insane episode. We have officially left. We have officially deviated from what I did the first time I tried to play this game. This moon is 100% new to me, and I'm loving every second of it. So yeah, when we come back, we'll go ahead and keep exploring the rest of it, and then see what happens from there. So thank everybody so much for checking out the video. I really do appreciate it. If you want to be notified of when I upload the next part of the file to the archives, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ring that bell, as well as leave a like or comment if you so desire. Thanks again, and I will see you next time.
Upload successful. Click here to view previous files. Have a pleasant day.